The most significant endocrine gland in your body, the thyroid, produces thyroid hormone, which affects almost every hormone and cell in your body, including those that control your metabolism, hair growth, and bowel movements. Trouble with your thyroid will cause you to experience these symptoms. Thyroid gland inflammation results in dysregulation of thyroid hormones and a variety of symptoms that you might recognize to help you understand the situation. Here are 6 signs that, if present, indicate that you have thyroid gland inflammation. Watch the video through to the end because number 6 is the most important one. If you've been having abnormal symptoms, or if you just want to make sure that your thyroid is in tip-top shape, this video is for you. The thyroid gland serves as a storehouse for thyroid hormone, similar to how a sponge retains water. If your thyroid gland becomes inflamed, it may unintentionally release an excessive amount of thyroid hormone, which could lead to hyperthyroidism. In this condition, you could feel nervous, lose weight, have hot flashes, anxiety, diarrhea, and a blockage in thyroid hormone release. This could lead to a hypothyroidism episode. Weight gain, hair loss, fatigue, and cold intolerance are all common symptoms of hypothyroidism, a condition in which the thyroid produces insufficient amounts of hormones. In general, more acute and rapid inflammation tends to cause hyperthyroid symptoms, whereas more chronic and long-term inflammation tends to cause hypothyroid symptoms. An excellent illustration of this is the illness known as Hashimoto's thyroiditis. This long-term autoimmune thyroid disease causes hypothyroidism and long-term harm. Thyroid gland inflammation can be controlled, so just because you experience these symptoms doesn't mean you have to live with them forever. Secondly, do you ever feel as though you don't have the energy you once did? Or does it feel hard to get out of bed and go about your daily business? Or perhaps you just lack the motivation or drive to do the things you know you should do. These are all possible indicators of thyroid gland inflammation. No matter how high or low your thyroid is, any dysregulation in thyroid cellular function can lead to fatigue. This is also true of inflammation in general, which can negatively impact neuronal function, which can then manifest as both mental and physical fatigue. We also know that inflammation negatively impacts mitochondrial function and therefore AT production. Your thyroid gland is one of the primary regulators of both your metabolism and AT production inside of your cells. Anxiety is one of the most common symptoms of both hypothyroidism and hyperthyroidism. Final statement number 3 is joint and muscle discomfort. It is often recognized that inflammation in general can cause joint pain, such as back pain, but it is less well known how your thyroid and joint pain are related. Both general inflammation and thyroid gland inflammation can cause fatigue. We don't fully know why thyroid dysfunction causes both joint pain and muscular pain, but low thyroid states can cause both, as well as a condition that resembles fibromyalgia. In fact, hypothyroidism has been suggested as a possible cause of fibromyalgia. However, it is believed to be a result of a drop in thyroid hormone in the muscles and joints. It is hypothesized that this decrease in thyroid hormone causes an accumulation of glucose aminoglycans, which causes swelling or edema inside the joints. This process ultimately results in joint pain. Muscle pain can result from trigger points, which are caused by a drop in thyroid hormone inside the muscle belly. You can actually start probing your body right now to discover if your thyroid is causing any of these painful spots. When your thyroid and joints have a significant number of these excruciating trigger point regions, fibromyalgia is diagnosed. The kind of joint discomfort linked to inflammation of the thyroid gland is the kind that becomes worse first thing in the morning, but gets better as you get up and move around. The good news is that conventional medicines can also be used to address the pain sites inside your muscular bellies. Both myofascial release therapy and trigger point injection therapy have their uses. The main issue is that these trigger points will recur if your thyroid isn't taken care of. There is a connection between your thyroid gland and your gut because your thyroid helps regulate peristalsis, the regular movement of your gut throughout the day. The same reasoning applies to joint pain that is related to your thyroid. If you can treat your thyroid, and if that joint pain is related to your thyroid, then the joint pain will resolve. Number 4. The movement of your gut is disrupted when your thyroid gland is malfunctioning. This can lead to a variety of problems, such as changes in your bowel movements and the concentration of bacteria in your gut. These disruptions can also cause food sensitivities or reactions to foods that you weren't previously sensitive to. These aren't true food allergies per se. Rather, they are reactions to food because your gut is disturbed, which is primarily caused by the connection between your thyroid and your gut. However, if you can treat your thyroid, you can also improve your gut motility, which will aid in your food digestion. 5th, we experience rashes on our skin or other skin issues. These could include signs of dry skin, rashes, hives, or acne dermatitis. The largest organ in your body, your skin is highly sensitive to variations in thyroid function. Its primary purpose is to shield your body from the elements, but it also acts as an incredible canary in the coal mine for the inside of your body. Any issues you begin to have with your skin are nearly usually an indication of an underlying issue with your hormones, such as your thyroid. Therefore, it is important to pay attention to your skin and take any skin symptoms seriously. In this case, or from nutrient deficiencies, or from the foods that you eat. But as mentioned previously, inflammation of the thyroid gland is never a normal sign, and if you experience any of the symptoms we've covered so far, your body is probably alerting you to anatomical problems. 6th, we have symptoms of other autoimmune diseases on your skin. Since the thyroid gland is relatively immune system shielded, inflammation of the gland indicates an issue with your immune system. If this is the case, there's a good chance that the inflammation of your thyroid gland is brought on by an autoimmune thyroid condition like Graves' disease or Hashimoto's thyroiditis. Because these are the most prevalent causes of thyroid gland inflammation, they should be taken into consideration. Additionally, genetics indicates that an individual with one autoimmune disease is much more likely to develop another in the future. So if you do have thyroid gland inflammation, don't be shocked if you also begin to exhibit symptoms of other autoimmune conditions. Among the autoimmune disorders most commonly linked to inflammation of the thyroid gland is celiac disease, an immunological response to gluten vitiligo. It causes skin depigmentation, pernicious anemia, damage to the stomach lining, decreased vitamin B12 absorption, adrenal insufficiency due to adrenal gland death, and even lupus. I won't go over each of these disorder symptoms here, but just know that you're far more likely to get these conditions and their accompanying symptoms if you have thyroid gland inflammation. Don't panic if you experience any of the 6 symptoms we just covered because you can take measures to manage them. Certain therapies can target inflammation in the thyroid gland as well as inflammation throughout the body. In conclusion, recognizing the signs of thyroid inflammation is crucial for maintaining overall health and well-being. The thyroid plays a vital role in regulating metabolism, energy levels, and many bodily functions. If you notice symptoms like fatigue, weight changes, or unusual sensitivity to temperature, it could be an indication of thyroid inflammation. Don't ignore persistent signs of a swollen neck, changes in heart rate, or difficulty swallowing, as these can be early warning signals. It's always a good idea to consult a healthcare professional if you suspect thyroid issues, as early diagnosis can help prevent more serious health complications. At Health Angel Solutions, our goal is to keep you informed and empowered to take control of your health. We hope this video has provided valuable insights into identifying potential thyroid inflammation. If you found this information helpful, don't forget to hit the like button, share this video with others who might benefit, and subscribe to our channel for more health-related content. Stay tuned for our next video, where we'll continue exploring ways to keep you healthy and thriving.